Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to our Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well, peace and safety, and much blessings to the Yakim that's pushing His truth at the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity and diligence. I say shalom to you. All right, man. I was just looking over some articles. And, I came across this website right here, and it's the military news. And when I was looking at it, you know, it's it tells you what goes on, like at that moment, or what's going on at this 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, in the last hour. And when you read these things, look, it says South Korea U.S. fired 8 missiles to show crisis preparedness after North Korea missiles launches. All right, so South Korea, U.S. fired ballistic missiles in response to North Korea tests. So it's like a whole bunch of peacocking going on. It's like a whole bunch of, just like showing you, look, man, we got this and we got this over here. But this is what the Lord said, man, that we can, knowledge shall increase, man, because we have this knowledge right here. This we can go look this up, and this is right at our fingertips. According to the book of Psalms, the 19th chapter, where it says that let's go to it. Psalms 19. Look, it says, we'll start at 1. It says, the heavens declared the glory of the Most High, and the firmaments shewed his handiwork. All right. Day unto day uttered speech, and night unto night shewed knowledge. You see, so from day unto day uttered speech, and night unto night, he shewed knowledge, man. So you can get this knowledge day and night, according to the book. You can go to, let's see, Habakkuk chapter 2, 2 and 15. No. Oh, 14 it says, for the earth shall be filled, right? For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the waters covered the sea, man. So how is that going to happen? Through this internet, through the internet, you see? And here it is. We can look up and see what's going on, man. Because the mainstream media like CNN and all these other, these mainstream news outlets, they're not going to tell you the truth, man. Look at this. Just look what's going on. And this is a particular one that I think I have queued up right here. Uh, oh yeah, look, check this out. This is what I was saying. Like, there's a whole bunch of peacocking going on. You see, it says U.S. fires ballistic missile in threatening response to North Korea chilling rocket tests. You see, this is the Lord mustering up the battle right here. You see, check it out. I got it right here. This is Isaiah 13 and 3. It says, I commanded my sanctified ones, which is the prophets. I have also called my mighty ones, which is the angels, for my anger. See, because of what? The prophets, they prophesy about it. And the angels, what? The angels are going to play a part in this nuclear missile show off, right? The angels are going to play a part in this because those angels are going to be guiding those missiles to where they don't break their ranks, man, according to the book of Joel. You see? So the sanctified ones prophesy against this, man. All right? And told you that what? The Lord is going to destroy this place by thermonuclear missiles. He says, even them that rejoice in my highness, the noise of the multitude of the mountain, right? The noise of the multitude of the mountain, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of kingdoms and nations gathered together, right? That's going to be the missiles, man. That's going to be thermonuclear missiles, ICBM nuclear missiles. This is the type of, war talk, in modern day times. It's not shield and buckler and, in a AK, or it's not none of that. It's nuclear missiles. Okay, it says Yahweh mustered the host of the battle. So the Lord of hosts mustered up the host of the battle. So the Lord is mustering this up, man. When you see all this right here, all this peacocking going on, you know, U.S. fires missiles and threatened response to North Korea's chilling rocket test. You know, check this out. Look right here. And look, which brings me to the Lord mustering up the battle and all this nuclear talk. Jeremiah 50, Jeremiah 50 and 25. It says, Yahweh had opened his armory and had brought forth his weapons of indignation. For this is the work of the Lord, Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. So this is the Lord's armory, you see, which is the ICBM nuclear missiles. Okay? So like, look, now when you go back to Jeremiah 13 and 5, it says they come from a far country. What? Intercontinental intercontinental ballistic missiles. Right? I said that right. From one, so like from the end of heaven, even Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. So his weapons of indignation are thermonuclear missiles. The Lord created the smith that bloweth the coal, man, to bring forth his weapons of indignation. What they said, Isaiah 45. Is it 45? No, true. Isaiah, um, can't remember. Is it 47? Let's try. Nope. Isaiah 54. Isaiah 54 and 16, it says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal in the fire, that bring forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. So the Lord, what he created the smith that bloweth the coals and to bring forth the instrument of his work, which is what? ICBM nuclear missiles. You see? Look, Salaki. But this is Isaiah 9 and 5. It says, For every battle of the warrior is fought with confused noise, and roll so like in garments roll with blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Right? So what you had these past wars with conventional war, you know, you know, going toe to toe, swords and guns and things of that nature. But now we're sending, nuclear missiles, man. You know, like instruments that wipe out whole lands to the root of it. So this is gonna be fought with burning and fuels of fire, man, which is the weapons to bring forth the Lord's work, man. All right, because this is the Lord doing this. Look with let's see, where was that? Look, it says first. I'm gonna get this right here. Where is that? Look, it says I'm gonna start from right here. Well, it says Russian President Vladimir Putin special military operation in Ukraine, which first began on the 24th of February, has surpassed 100 days. In those 100 days, the West, which is America, NATO and the EU has imposed a series of sanctions on Russia, but also offered multiple support packages to Ukraine. Despite initially deciding against sending advanced missile systems to Ukraine on May on May 31st, U.S. President Joe Biden announced that the rockets will now be delivered to the war-torn country. And now look, you got Putin right here. He says, "Bam!" But on Sunday, today Sunday, June 5th, in an interview with the reporter Pavel Zarubin for Moscow, Russia TV channel, Putin addressed Biden's plan to send advanced long-range rocket systems to Ukraine. According to the Russian news tass, the Kremlin leader said, "If it now comes to rockets and they are supplied, we will draw conclusions from that and employ our weapons that we have in sufficient quantities to strike those facilities that we are not attacking so far." You see, Putin said, "Look, man, if you do this shit, if those weapons get delivered, look." Putin even accused the U.S. of deliberately stretching out the armed conflict as long as possible by creating such a fuss over additional deliveries of armaments, which is true. Which America, they do that type of stuff, man. This is the devil, bro. You see, America is full of shit. You know, they need this war, man. The elites need this. You know, and they're working out their strategy strategically, and they on both sides of the ball, man. The elites fund both sides of this. You see, all these people right here, these lesser illuminators, you know, they're just puppets, man. All right, but look, this is the Lord, man, stirring up this, hey, mustering up the battle, man. All right, getting these the Putin what pissed off, according to the book of what Ezekiel the 38th chapter, when it says that I shall put thy hooks in thy jaws. Look, let's go to it real quick. Ezekiel 38, and see, this is the Lord, man. This is prophecy, man. This is what a lot of you Christians lack, prophecy, man. All right. Check it out. It says, "Son of man." So like this is Ezekiel 38 and 2. It says, "Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog." It's talking about Russia. Chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against them. You see, and it says, "And say, Thus says the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, going into Turkey." All right, in the Asia Minor area. See, check it out. It says, "I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws," and bring what? Put hooks in thy jaws and bring Putin back to that old Soviet Union spirit, to where what? You know that he's running that part of the earth over there. You know, that's his kingdom. You know, and he getting it back together, man. But America what? Sticks its nose in business that's not theirs. And that's what America has always done. You know, go in these lands and make war and bring forth their democracy, you know, and all this folliness, you know, start problems and issues and troubles all over the place, you know. That's why the beast's gonna turn on them, man. You see? Anyway, it says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws." It says, "I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws." All right, and bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with buckler and shield, and all of them handling swords. It said a great company, right? Because you're gonna have China with Russia. You're gonna have all its allies with what? Bucklers and shield and handling swords. Now, what are those swords, man? What are those swords? And what is great company? See, because they got Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them, and all of them shield and helmet, man. And that's what these smaller nations, all right, they got nuclear capabilities now. You see, what this Joel the third chapter. This is Joel 3:9. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles: Prepare war. Wake up thy mighty men, and let all men of war draw near. Let them come up. beat your plowshares into swords and make your pruning hooks into spears and let the weak say my strong. And that has happened through the petrodollar. Because all these countries, man, these little countries that didn't have nuclear capabilities, now they do because they've invested money within their nuclear capabilities, and so now they have that self confidence. It's like, man, who America think you are, man? Who the hell you think you are? We got the same guns over here, man. Because Russia just said what they got. They got four Satan two missiles that'll wipe out the whole America. That's big boy talk, man. You know, and here it is. This is what the man just said. He says, "Oh no, it's not what I wanted." He says, "Look, straight up, we'll look at his little hand. Look at his hand, like, look, bro. If y'all do that shit, if it comes to that, says if it says if it now comes to rockets and they are supplied, we will draw conclusions from that and employ our weapons that we have in sufficient quantities to strike those facilities that we are not attacking so far." So that means that Putin, hey, he said he's going to respond militarily. And this is the Lord mustering up this battle, man, and bringing them back into that old Soviet Union spirit. And we're seeing Matthew the 24th chapter play out in front of our eyes, man. All right, because you see in here nation against nation. All this is going on. This is all war talk, man. Military talk. We are in those times, and so look. So he said, look, if you send those missiles over to America, if you do that, then we gonna get at y'all. And now look, turn around here. Look, now you got Britain. Britain says what? We'll send long-range missiles to systems to boost Ukraine fight back against Russian invasion, despite Putin's threat to hit hit new targets if the West continues to supply Kyiv with weapons. So they're just gonna do the shit anyway. You see, and this is the Lord doing this, man, because the Lord controlled this, man. Look, Proverbs 21. This is Proverbs 21:1. It says, "The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth whithersoever he will." So the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, man. And the Lord is doing this. The Lord is kicking up this dust right here. All right, because he know that this devil about to finna make his move, man. All right, the Lord finna allow this devil to make his move. So all of the chess players, all of the chess instruments, or if you will, the chess parts are in play, man. You know, all these legislations has went out, man, to set up this whole little, this great rash deal that this devil finna come down with, man, of taking you people by surprise like that thief in the night, man. You know, plans didn't go how they wanted to, and so now what, man? They finna do something. Something's finna happen, man. All right, but basically, what it's going into is that, hey, this is nuclear. This is nuclear talk around here. Because what? The weak has said that they're strong, man. All right. It says, "Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause our mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come to the valley of Jehoshaphat," which is Yahweh Shaphat in the Hebrew. "For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about," man. And the Lord is going to judge all heathen round about, what? Through thermonuclear fire, the chariots, man. All right. The Lord gonna have the angels, just doing whatever they're gonna be doing, man. It's gonna be like just crazy, man. How the Lord and the salvation of the Lord, man. You see, but this is what that is. This is like this is that this is those weak nations saying that I'm strong, right? Those allies, because what the Lord is getting ready to destroy this place, man, by thermonuclear missile. Because the day of the Lord. Let's see, the hell is that, man? Here. This is Malachi. This is Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, that all do wickedly, so like, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And that day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. You see, that's the day of the Lord that's gonna come like an oven, man. You know, because like I said, hey, let the weak say I'm strong. So the Lord gonna allow nuclear missiles to get to get hit on America, man. Because when we just read in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, it says they shall kill, all shall come handling bucklers and swords, man. And what's chiefly what really is that sword? Let's go to Joel chapter 2. It says, verse 2, it says, a day of darkness, this is the day of the Lord, a day of darkness, of gloominess, a day of cloud and thick darkness, as morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. It's talking about nuclear missiles, what you gonna see. It says, there had not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even the years to many generations. See, now look, it says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burning. And that's that nuclear missile going off with that electric shock, man. All right, they're gonna have that big ass heat wave. It's just gonna knock everything off its axis, man. You know, as soon as that thing hit, man. All right, it says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Because you what, America's still gonna be in a functioning society, you know, still gonna be down here partying, eating, drinking, doing whatever they doing, man. All right, but what, man? Once those missiles hit, man, this place is gonna be obliterated, man. All right, it's gonna be a day that they're not gonna expect, man. All right, it says, yea, nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. Like the noise of the chariots on the top of the mountain shall they leap, like noise of flames, of fire that devoured the stubble, a strong people set in battle array. Talking about nuclear missiles, man, that devoured the stubble. A strong people, back up in what? Right here, the great people and the strong. You see, for their face, before their face, the people shall be much pain, and all the faces shall be gathered blackness, because these people ain't gonna know what the hell going on. You know, they're gonna look like they're gonna be turning sick, man. Face gonna be full and flushed. It says they shall run like mighty men and shall climb the walls like men of war, and they shall march every one in his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Talking about these nuclear missiles, it says, neither shall one thrust another. They shall seek, they shall walk every one in his path when they shall fall upon the sword. You see, when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. You see, this is talking about thermonuclear missiles. All right, this is that sword, man. All right, that the Lord, the weapons of the Lord's indignation. All right, to bring forth His work, to make the land desolate by thermonuclear fire. Okay, it says neither one shall thrust another. See, and that's where it comes from. It says I call my mighty ones, man, because the angels gonna take part in this, man. Angels gonna be guiding the missiles where they need to go. You see, they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb upon the houses, and they shall enter to the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them, and the heavens shall tremble, and the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. You see? So the moon, and that's talking about, man, how the missiles gonna blot out the sun, man. All right, and how you gonna have all this smoke, man. And it says, look, it says you're gonna have that mushroom cloud too, man. It says the earth shall quake before them, which brings me to what Isaiah Isaiah 24. This is Isaiah 24 and 20. Yeah, Isaiah 24 and 20. It says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. All right, so the earth shall reel to and fro, man, like a drunkard. By what, man? Those thermonuclear missiles, because what? Hey, the Lord gonna shake some land masses out of the place, man. You see? The Lord gonna shake things up, man. Those missiles are gonna shake this place up, man. Really, you're gonna have land masses rising up in different places. You see? Because this is what the Lord is doing, man. Here it is. He said, man, don't send that shit over here. But Britain was like, look, man, we about to send that over there. We're about to help out you. What do you call them? Ukrainian friend. Our Ukrainian friends. That's what he called them. Ukrainians. Let me see. Let's say that to teach him, and he had citizen friends. Well, nah, it's not. It's not on here. I thought I read that somewhere. Our Ukrainian friends. But this is what the Lord doing. The Lord shaking this place up, man. All right, and he about to get ready to turn it up. The Lord getting ready to turn it up, man. It's gonna be martial law out here. You people still gonna be doing what you're doing until that day of the Lord creep up on you and take you out of pocket, man. Because that's what the Lord is getting ready to do. Now, what was that? Yeah, the earth gonna real rock to and fro, man. So back in that, yeah, it says, and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great. See, this is the day of the Lord. That's how we know that this talking about thermonuclear missiles, because the Lord said, "What, man? Hey, this day shall be darkness and gloominess, and it shall be what as he overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah." It says, "For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can abide it?" You know, and that's what it's coming to. This is what what it says. What it says in Revelations. This Revelations 11 and 14. It says, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly." And this third woe is going to be fought with fuel and fire. Okay, and you people are not ready, man. You just think that America is going to figure it out and everything is going to be okay, and everybody that opposes to America is just going to back down and just call it like, okay, America, you got this. You all like America just win everything. Like that movie in American what it was, American Blackout. At the end, it's just, oh, we overcame, and all in the midst of all this destruction, everything, when the lights came back on, everything just went back to normal. Man, no, man, it's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like that. You see, the Lord said the plague shall not slack. Look, this is Jeremiah 50 and 40. It says, as the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, said the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall there any man dwell there. You see, so the Lord is just telling you how you're going to do Babylon. And we know that's not talking about ancient Babylon, because it wasn't like Sodom and Gomorrah with ancient Babylon. It was just a surgical strike. You see, it was up in there drinking and partying and eating, and he was smited and was put to death. You see, so it wasn't no thermonuclear fire. It wasn't no fire and brimstone that rained on ancient Babylon. Because right now, ancient Babylon, look, it says, neither shall any son of man dwell there. Ancient Babylon is inhabited right now. So it's talking about a future Babylon, which is America. It's going to be destroyed by what? Just like Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, and we know that the scriptures classifies America as Sodom and Gomorrah too, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt, Babylon, Rome. You see the valley of the uh, the valley of death. It's like if I said that wrong. Valley of the shadow of death. So like you know. But this is what it is, man. This is the end of this devil's kingdom. All right, and through himself, that's what's going to bring the end of it, because what the scripture says, uh, a kingdom divided shall not stand. So you got these Edomite powers over here. You got this guy over here. Look, man, don't, hey, Edomites, you know, Hey, look, I don't want to. Don't send that shit this way. And you got this guy right here. I'm not him. You got this guy right here saying, we're gonna send him that. Well, no, this guy, this guy right here, Ben Wallace said, we're gonna send that over there, man. All right, so this is the Lord kicking up dust, man. That's what's going on right now. The Lord is kicking up dust, and we about to see the Lord's greatest work, man. We just got to endure, you know. So we're about to have a third world war, man. All right, it's gonna be fought with thermonuclear missiles, and a lot of you 2/3 are gonna get burnt up, according to the book of Zechariah, the 14th chapter. You know, your eyes are gonna consume away while in your head, in your head, man. You're gonna be burnt alive, man. The Lord gonna hold your spirit in there, Lord willing. Lord willing, I'm not of that. No, Lord willing, I'm not of the those that are gonna take part in the second death, which is the thermonuclear missiles. You see, because the first death was with Noah, so that second death, man, you don't want to take part up in that, man. All right, that's what it's talking about when they say that hell, man. All right, you're gonna be tormented with thermonuclear missiles. So that's all I had on that, man. With that, I'm say shalom.